Assalamu alaikum class 9th. Hope you all will be doing well. Before starting today's lesson, it is important to mention you that only few students have submitted their assignments. Don't take it easy because we all are keeping a record week-wise that how many of you doing their work on time and submitting it. Hope you will understand, follow the instructions and do your work on time. So now move towards our today's topic, that is types of sequence. And today I will tell you about types of sequence. To identify arithmetic sequence, what is the formula for finding nth term in a sequence, and how can we find unknown in the given formula. In the last week, as we came to know about sequences, what is a sequence? A set of numbers called terms arranged in a particular order. As I have told you that every sequence have a particular order, particular pattern, and in exercise number 7.1 we found out the unknown terms when formula was given. We completed the sequence when after identifying the pattern of the sequence. So now we will move towards the types of a sequence. There are two types of a sequence: arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence. First of all, I will tell you about arithmetic sequence. What is arithmetic sequence? Look at the definition. An arithmetic sequence is in which the difference between each term and the preceding term is always constant. How can I explain? How can you identify it? Look at, for example, number 1. This is example number 1. Example is 2, 4, 6, 8. And now look at the definition. What is the definition? The difference between two terms remains constant. Now how can I find the difference? Now first term is 2, second term is 4, and difference is 4 minus 2, 2. Similarly, now third term is 6 and second term is 4. 6 minus 4, 2. Then 8 minus 6, 2. You can observe that the difference between two terms is 2. It means is same. So this is an arithmetic sequence. Now move towards second example, that is 1, 4, 9, 16. Now first you have to find the difference between two terms. 4 minus 1, 3, 9 minus 4, 5, 16 minus 9, 7. You can observe that the difference between two terms is not same. The difference between first two is 3 and 9, 5 is 4. So this is not an arithmetic sequence. So what is important? Important is this, to identify whether this sequence is arithmetic or not. What is the identification of arithmetic sequence? That the difference between two terms is same, is constant. Now I will explain this with these examples. Now look at this example. 4, 1, 6, 11, 16. Now you have to think about the definition of arithmetic sequence, that difference between two terms remains constant. Now look at its solution. A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2, A4 minus A3, A5 minus A4. It means you have to subtract previous term from the preceding ones. So A2 minus A1 is 5. A3 minus A2 is also 5. Here is A4 minus A3 5 and A5 minus A4 is 5. You can see the difference between each term is constant, which is 5. So this sequence is an arithmetic sequence. Similarly, you can prove, you can show in the second example, and its solution is here. Look at carefully and find the difference. You can see that the difference between the terms are not same, so this is not an arithmetic sequence. Now comes towards the formula for that sequence, the formula for the nth term. This is the formula: an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. An means journal term. Here we can change the value of n and we can find the value of that particular term in the sequence, where n is the nth term, a is the first term of the sequence, D is the common difference, and here I have mentioned that how can you find D? By subtracting previous term from the preceding one. And n is the number of terms. So this is the main formula will be used in arithmetic sequence after identifying that whether this sequence is arithmetic or not. Now, as I have told you about the formula, this is the journal formula. Now I will explain you how can you convert your formula when you have to find A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, where A2 means second term, A3 means third term, A4 means fourth term. Now look at the slide that A1 means first term. When n is equals to 2, then put n is equals to 2 in this formula. Your formula will become this and you will get a plus d. When n is equals to 3, put this value in this formula. Your formula would be this, and in the last you will get a plus 2d. When n is equals to 4, put n is equals to 4 in this formula, then this formula will become this, and in the last you will get a plus 3d. You can observe that if we want to find a2, its formula will be a plus d. When you want to find a3, your formula will become a plus 2d. When you want to find value of a4, your formula will become a 3d. Similarly, if we want to find A7, this is A7, your formula would be A plus 6D. Okay, now your thinking time. What is the formula for finding A100 and what is the formula for finding A50? Now after the formula, now we will do the examples to find unknown in the given formula. Now what is the first example? Find the fifth term and 11th term. It means we have to find A5 and 811. And the first term 3, it means a is equals to 3 and the common difference, which is d, is equals to 4. So first of all you have to find out data from the given question. What you have to find? A5 and A11. A is 3 and D is 4. What is the main formula of arithmetic sequence? An is equals to a plus n minus 1. What is the question? First we have to find A5. A5 means fifth term, so we will put n is equals to 5 in the given formula. So A5 is equals to 3, 3 is A, n is 5 minus 1 into 4, and 5 minus 1, 4, 4 fours are 16. So after doing solution we will get 15. So A5 is equals to 15. Similarly, now we have to find A11. So put n is equals to 11 in the given formula. So your equation would become A11 is equals to 3 plus 11 minus 1 into 4. And so the fifth term is 15 and 11th term is 643. Now similarly, by using this method, you can easily do exercise number 7.2 question number 1, in which first part you have to find A61. So first of all, you have to write the formula of A61, which would be A plus 60D. Similarly, by following these instruction, you can do question number 1 easily. Now move towards our other examples. In the first example, you can see I have written a data here. A1, we have to find A1, A8 and A9 and D are given. So this is the given formula. Put all these values in the given formula, and in the last you will find the value of A, which is 12. So the value of first term is 12. Now move towards the second example, in which first term is given, common difference is given, and last term, which is an or un, is 162. So put these values in the formula. After solving it, here we have 160 is equals to 10n, and when we want to get the value of n means number of terms, so n is equals to 160 over 10, and n is equals to 16. In the third example, you can see what is given. A1 is given, A5 is 19. Put these values in the given formula. So after solving it, you will get the value of D, which is common difference. So by looking these, by observing and the method of these three examples, you can easily solve question number 2. But the key point is write the data first. Second point is write the formula, put the values of known values, and find the values of unknown. Now move towards question number 3. Here the hint is given. Follow these instructions. Look the pattern carefully. Use the formula. Put the values, and after solving you can easily solve question number 3. Here I also mentioned the method of question number 4, 5 and 6. So just follow the instructions carefully, follow the method carefully. It is very easy to solve all these questions of exercise number 7.2. Here are the hints from question number 3 till question number 8. Now recap. Today our topic was arithmetic sequence. What is arithmetic sequence? In which difference between each term is constant. Now what is the formula of arithmetic sequence? That is an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is the formula for finding common difference? A2 minus a1, a3 minus a2, a4 minus a3, and so on. It means you have to subtract previous term from the preceding one. A is the first term and n stand for number of terms. Now this is your task. You have to complete your task till Friday and will submit it in these following addresses, which I have mentioned here according to your class. So that's all for today. Hope you will complete your work and submit it on time. Thank you so much.